I'm here to share with you from the Word of God, from Isaiah chapter 43. It talks about, the main theme here is encouragement. Isaiah wrote this message in around 708 BC. How to encourage people who, even those who were captives, they were not seeing any hope at all. They were seeing themselves dead. They were not seeing life at all. And the message came to them. Fear not. Fear not. Even when you are amidst fire, I am with you. Verse 1 to verse 5. Even water, I am with you. I'm sure this diocese now is seeing herself like somebody who is in the furnace. Fire, water. But let me share this with you. God has not abandoned you. You cannot. He's our God. And I want to invite you to get this message so clear. Would you please work towards keeping the peace in this diocese? Will you make a decision to ensure there is oneness in this diocese? Will you make a decision to ensure there is sanity in this diocese? Will you make sure that you work towards growing together? Will you make a decision of forgiving one another where one has been hurt? And that is actually what revival means. Forgiving one another. What I have discovered ever since I joined this ministry as a reader in 1995, I discovered that the greatest enemy of a reverend is a reverend. So let us make a decision to say, we will not allow anything that will divide us. Hallelujah. And the message here is, don't fear. I have summoned you. By name you are mine. You are mine. I am your bishop, but I don't know you. Even this man here, who is here before me, handsome man, is a standard. And this one, I don't know your name. But God knows you. Yes. Handsome. Whenever you see a person with a bald head or with no hair, it means that this person is handsome. God has expanded the face to look at you. You may see. But Jesus knows you. Some of you may even turn against Bishop Tukuma and say, this man. God knows you. Allow this man who retired to have a second retirement peacefully. Is it clear? Don't create trouble for you. We are working together. Let us all work together. But let me read this. Verse 18. And he continued to say, forget the former things. Do not dwell on the past. See, I'm doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it? I am making a way in the wilderness and streams in the wasteland. Because these people who had experienced the first exodus and the anxiety and a number of things, now they come here and they say, I think it will be like the first one. I think it will be like this one. And he says, dear ones, don't dwell in the past. God is doing something new. Don't. When you dwell in the past, you never evolve. You dwell in the past. We shouldn't forget history. It's good for us, but we shouldn't dwell in history. We should get something to learn from there and use it. We should have something there to challenge us and give us a lesson, and we continue. Some people enjoy the past so much, then they fail to go forward. And they fail. And there's no development. No, I have to be there. Here. This one. No, I'm here. No, let's go. No, I am here. Let's move. No, I'm here. This is what happened to Peter. Peter went with Jesus and John and James at the mountain, and there was configuration. And Peter said, we have to be here. And Jesus said, no, let's move. No, we should have 3 tents here. Peter didn't want to move. Men and women. A lot has happened. Let's move on. Let's move on. We shouldn't dwell the past so much. The past may kill us. We cannot neglect it. Let's look at it. Let's have some lessons. Let's handle the past. Let's move on. Tell your neighbor with a mask, are you hearing what the Archbishop is saying? May God help us. When you look in the past, let's start sit there and forgive one another for what went wrong in the past. When you look in the past, let us see what didn't go well. And we say, okay, how are we moving from here? We look in the past and say, how can you put this right? And we continue. Let us look in the past with an intention of moving on. No stickers, diocese, you have a journey to take. You have a future. We have lost the bishop. We cannot keep on grieving all the time. We should remember, and you say, now, what's next? And move. We need to move on. That's why the PS will share with you. There is even a roadmap which we discussed with PS, and he wrote a letter to give guidance. Yes, we lost, but life must continue. Life must continue. So, he will discuss with you about that, because he wrote the letter with my instruction to guide you. Let me share this with you. The Diocese of Nepi already have names. We are going to have a new bishop elected. You know, I am the bishop of Kampala I'm the Bishop of North Shigezi. I'm the Bishop of Nepi. I am the Bishop of Kumi. Can you imagine Kumi? I am the Bishop. I think God has brought him at this time. It is business unusual. They call me an Archbishop, the scientific Archbishop. Others call me COVID Archbishop. Others call me number scientific Zoom Archbishop. All this. But this is the time. And I don't fear. Because he was God and he cannot abandon me. God is our God all the time. And God will always choose somebody for that particular season. And I want to call upon you, Church of Uganda. In this season, we need each other. In this season, let us listen to one another. In this season, let us talk to each other instead of talking about each other. This season calls for flexibility, it calls for creativity, it calls for innovativeness. This is the period. Flexibility. And it's the time to say, what is working for us now? You know, using masks, it doesn't add up to anything. But how to use it, it is keeping us. I always encourage even the women, keep the mask on. Though it is destroying your lipstick. This is the way to go. So let me read this. And the message is, you know, this section from verse 18, it is the new Exodus. Talking about how God helped them in the wilderness. But I shouldn't dwell on that. God is going to do even more for them. May God help us forget the former things. Do not dwell on the past. See, I'm doing anything. May God help us. As believers, let us ensure that the gospel is preached. Let us have a mind of developing our life. Let us have a heart, like the way the gospel of loving one another, of loving one another. In the name of God the Father, the Son,